जैसे आप प्री देने गए और आप इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल इंडिया छोड़ के गए, यार एक ही क्वेश्चन आता है और जैसे आपने पेपर खोला 27 जून को 10 अक्टूबर को, मतलब पहला 50 क्वेश्चन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल इंडिया, अब तो बातें हो पहली आप पहली पे हो गए, उससे हो गए कोई किसी को पढ़ाया नहीं कोचिंग में, वो कहानी सुना दी तो बताया नहीं, और फिर आपने इन्वेस्टिगेटर को एक तमाचा मार दिया, 5 मिनट से 5 बार दिमाग पानी नहीं करा, और फिर तुम्हारी क्वेश्चन शीट पे लिख दिया कि नॉट अलाउड फॉर एनी एग्जामिनेशन इन फ्यूचर, तुम्हारा क्या कहते हैं। दूसरा चारा क्या है, तुम छत की तरफ आगे देख रहे और मुस्कुरा रहे, नेता बना के मानोगे, फिर तुमने 10 रुपए का सिक्का निकाला, हेड और टेल ए सी, और तुम अप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हो, दूसरों की मार 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 टेन क्वेश्चन मार मार और मार।
Amit, you entered?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good evening. Amit, one thing, you have to on your video. Okay.
I have to, ma'am, I have to keep it on for all the time, or
because it has told to me from the institute, আমাকে এটা বলেছে যে ওকে বলতে রাখতে at least আমাকে একটা স্ক্রিনশট নিতে হবে, মানে আমি তুমি যেখানে আছো তো সেখানে আর কি পাঠাবার জন্য, তখন তো করতেই হবে। হ্যাঁ, আর অন্য সময় আমি জানি না, আমাকে বলেছে আর কি, বুঝতে পারছি তো যে নিতে আর কি ওর জন্য ভিডিওটা অন রাখতে বলবেন, কারণ এটা তো থ্রু তো তুমি একটা ইনস্টিটিউট সঙ্গে করতে এসছো তো, তো সেটাই আর কি। তো একবার আমি মানে স্ক্রিনশটটা নিয়ে নিই, সেটা মাঝখানেও তুমি যখন প্রিপেয়ার থাকবে আমাকে বলো। হ্যাঁ দাঁড়াও, আমি প্রিন্ট স্ক্রিনটা একটা নিয়ে নিই, প্রিন্ট স্ক্রিনটা। আচ্ছা, আর হচ্ছে গিয়ে একবার হচ্ছে আমি বোর্ডে একটু দেখাচ্ছি, ওইটা নিয়ে একটা স্ক্রিনশটটা নিয়ে নিই। তারপর তুমি ক্ল্যাটের প্রিপারেশন নিচ্ছ, তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ, ইয়েস
yes ma'am. Okay, so means your quantitative aptitude, isn't it, over there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so quantitative aptitude, and there first is the fraction. So today I'll teach you fraction. So acha, fraction is the just a minute. So then I'll take the screenshot, then we'll, okay. Fraction, this is the whole. Also, this is the 18. Fraction. So let me start the subject.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you know about the fraction? Actually, fraction we tell, fraction is a part of a whole. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, suppose if you take a biscuit and half it, and this is 2 parts, and all these things I know, you know all these things. So this is the fraction. So fraction, this is the whole thing if I just represent, and if I divide it 2 parts, so this is the half of, same thing is the same, but it is the 2 parts. So every part is 1/2. Again the same, suppose this is a thing, this is a biscuit. Now I'm making it in the 4 parts. So each part is the, how many parts?
4. Yes, sir. No, it means 1/4. Yes.
Yes, that means the 4 is coming from where? 4 is the total number of
Whole.
1,
Yes, ma'am.
3, 4. It's whole. And this is the, and 1 is coming, they're telling if I just added the 1. Suppose if I give it to the 1 part of 1%, that's the 1. If I make it in the 2, then this is the, is coming 2/4.
Yes, ma'am.
100% it is coming the 2/4. So it is coming 2/4. And after making the simplest form 2/4, what is coming?
No, half.
1/2. Simplest form
Yes,
is the, means I just reduce, means numerator and denominator, who make it in the, there is a no factor, there would be no factor. Okay, so yes, common factor is the 2, we can miss a Bengali term katakuti. Okay, so we can
Yes.
do it with the 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. That means it is coming the half.
Half.
So till now what is, yes, till now what is coming? Now fraction is a whole, fraction is a part of a whole, and
Whole.
that and that whole may be the single object, and that may be the it's a different number of objects. Suppose there is a in the aquarium. In the aquarium, lots of fish is there. There is a one kind of starfish is there. Okay. Lots of fish is there. If I
Yes,
just tell you, okay. So now I am thinking here the whole aquarium is a part. Suppose there is the 8 fish is there, and there
Yes,
is the starfish. So
Yes,
what is the starfish is there? How many fraction of the starfish in the
1
aquarium?
by 8. Yes.
Not 1 by
1
3 by
8.
Now, if I just tell that 3 number of starfish is the 3 over there.
Oh, yes, ma'am. No, actually, ma'am, your voice is cutting sometimes. That's why I can't hear.
Achha, so you tell me. Actually, then that means there's some net problem or not. If it is the cutting, then you tell
Yes,
me.
ma'am,
Okay?
it's okay, ma'am. That means sometimes it's cutting. That's why.
Because it's a closed room, I closed it for the teaching purpose. So maybe
Yes, ma'am.
if it is any problem in this voice, then you inform
No,
me.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That means the whole means the it. Here is the, if I take the one biscuit, this is the only single object we are dividing.
Yes, ma'am.
Here is the aquarium. If I take, there is the means the whole thing is the lots of object is there. This total object makes the whole object.
Okay.
So whole means the not only the single. Whole may be the means the together lots of object makes the together whole, and sometimes it is the single object makes the whole. It is depends on
Yes.
the situation.
Yes.
So now after that coming the acha, this is the denoted by fraction denoted by n. Suppose 2 by 5 or general arithmetic p by q form. Fraction is denoted by p by q form. Z is an integer and q is an integer, and q not equals to 0. Only this not equals to 0. So one more thing I'm telling, fraction cannot be a negative. Whenever fraction is negative, it is comes the rational number. That is not included in your part. Okay. Fraction cannot be done. P by q, p and q both are integer, and one thing is that q not equals to 0. But p may be the 0. Suppose 2 by 5, 7 by 11, 12 by 3, all are fraction.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is the upper part is called the numerator. And lower part is called denominator.
Denominator. Yes, ma'am.
This is the numerator. And lower part is the denominator.
Denominator.
Achha, I will give you a study material. So that I will give in the chat box, and you have to download it now. Means after over the class, means the 1.5 hour class. After over the class, you cannot download. So I am giving you now this one. So you try to just download, then it will come. Okay, just a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
It is not coming.
No, ma'am. Still not.
Oh, with attachment I have to use. Yes. With attachment I have to use. Yes, now it has come. I think so. You check it in the chat box.
Yes, ma'am. Downloaded.
Now you click on it and it download. Okay. And
Yes, ma'am. Downloaded.
Simultaneously also download it. Now simultaneously I'm teaching also. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, up to here, you remember what is fraction? And a fraction is a part of a whole, and we represent fraction P by Q form. And P is the numerator, and Q is the denominator. Okay,
Yes,
till
ma'am.
now. And whole is maybe the single object, whole may be the number of object, with the forms a single object. So, and after that, types of fraction. Everything is in the study material. So types of fraction is first is proper fraction. Proper fraction when numerator is less than denominator. When numerator is less than denominator,
Less than
that is called the proper fraction here. When
proper
numerator
fraction. Yes,
is less than 7,
yes, ma'am.
3 is less than 7, so that means the this is the proper fraction. And
Proper
improper fraction whenever numerator is greater than denominator.
Denominator.
Suppose if I reverse it or written, suppose 12 by 3. This is the improper fraction.
Proper fraction.
The proper fraction, when numerator is less than denominator, that fraction is called proper fraction. And when numerator is greater than denominator, then the fraction is called improper fraction.
Improper fraction.
Improper fraction, we can make it in the mixed fraction. Improper fraction. Achha, now you give me the first step. You give me the proper fraction example. To give
A proper fraction.
a proper fraction.
And half. Half a proper fraction.
Half is a proper fraction. Very good. Other than half?
And 6 by 12. Like.
Yes, very good. 6 by 12. 6 by 12, if I in the reduced form, it is coming in what?
Oh, half.
Half it is coming again. So yes, you can tell anything you can tell. That is 3 by 19, 7 by 19. All are. Okay.
All are. Yes, ma'am.
33 by 41. All are.
Yes, ma'am. Proper fraction.
Now improper fraction. To give me the example of the improper fraction.
Well, 6. No, 6. 12 by 6.
Numerator is greater than denominator.
Denominator, yes, ma'am. But 12 by 6. That's it. If we reverse it.
Yes, 12 by 6 it is coming, and after reducing it is coming the integer. This is the whole number 2. No problem. Achha, now, improper fraction, we make it in the mixed fraction. Which one is the mixed fraction? Achha, I'm writing it here. Mixed fraction, whenever whole number and fraction is there. Mixed fraction. Whenever whole and mixed. Suppose 1 whole, 2 by 3. This is, here is the integer part is which one? Integer part is the 1. And 2 by 3 is the fractional part.
Fractional part.
So that is called the mixed fraction.
Mixed fraction.
7 whole, 5 by 9. This is called the mixed fraction. 5 is here the whole, 7 is here the whole number. And 5 by 9 is the fractional part.
Fractional. Yes, ma'am.
And whenever means the backside, we retain improper fraction 12 by 3. I have given the example. So improper fraction, to make it in the mixed fraction, only improper fraction, only we can make it in the mixed fraction. To make it in the mixed fraction, we will divide. And what have I written? 12 by 3 too? No, 12 by 3 it is a wholly divided.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I am taking 12 by 7 or 12 by 5. 12 by 5. Now you divide.
Yes, ma'am.
It is coming 5 2s are 10.
10. Yes, ma'am.
So 5 2s are 10.
The whole number will be 2 and 2 by 5. The fractional
2 by
one.
So 12 by 5 equals to 2 whole 2 by 5.
Yes.
Clear? 2 whole 2 by, now very good. Now we understood. 2 whole 2 by 3.
Yes, sir.
And again, the mixed fraction, suppose this is the mixed fraction. To mixed fraction, to make it in the improper fraction, what we have to do?
Now we have to just multiply the whole and
Here, multiply 3 into 1, we have to add 2.
yes, ma'am.
Means that 3
And
into
add the
yes, means that
numerator.
denominator into whole number plus numerator.
Numerator. Yes, sir.
So denominator into whole number means that 3 into 1 plus 2, 5 by 3 it is coming.
5.
And this one, 7 whole 5 by 9.
68 by 9.
68. This is the 7 9 just 63. 63 plus 5, 68. So
5.
this is coming the 68
5.
by 9. Very good. Now you understand. After that, I'm coming the vulgar decimal fraction. Which one is the decimal fraction? The fraction whose numerator is 10, 100, 1000 like that. That is the decimal fraction. Okay. Decimal fraction. Whose numerator is whose denominator is the fraction whose denominator is 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 dot dot dot, means all are 0. That is called the decimal fraction. Suppose
Decimal fraction.
6 by 100 decimal fraction.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the 13 by 1000 decimal fraction.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now come to the like fraction. Like fraction. When the like fraction is coming, there's a 2 fraction is coming. When the 2 fraction denominator is equal, that fraction is
Yes,
called the like fraction.
Like
Okay?
fraction.
Like fraction. 5 by 7, 9 by 7, 13 by 7, 2 by 7, suppose all denominator is the 7. So
Same.
whenever denominator is equal, that fraction is called like fraction. Okay? And unlike fraction, just reverse. Whenever denominator is not equal, that fraction is called unlike fraction. So this is the like fraction and another is the unlike fraction. Everything it is in your note. Next I'm coming equivalent fraction. So equivalent fraction is when the 2 fractions have the same value. That is the equivalent fraction. Means after reduction. Suppose 3 by 5, 9 by 15, 21 by 35. Now, this is the equivalent fraction. After reducing, all values are equal. Means first one is 3 by 5. There is a no common factor. This is the reduced form. First one, 3 by 5. Okay? Whenever it is the reduced form, whenever there is a no common factor. I told you earlier also, means you cannot be the katakuti. No common factor. So that is the means the reduced form. And after that, this is coming the 9 by 12. So 9 by 12, if I reduce by divide both numerator and denominator by 3, and fraction, whatever number is a multiply, is a divide, and anything you have to do both. Okay. So now I am dividing numerator and denominator by 3. So if I divide by 3, it is coming 3 by 4.
Yes.
3 by 5. 15 is there. 3 by 5.
Yes.
And this is the 21 by 35. If I divide by 7, it is coming the 3 by 5.
3 by
so
5.
all are equal. So whenever the two fractions, their value is equal, that is called the equivalent fraction. Okay. After that, ascending order and descending order. How to make it? Okay. Means the three fraction is given. I'm coming to the problem sum, then it will be clear. Ascending order. Ascending order is the smaller to greater.
Bigger. Yes, sir.
And descending order, bigger to smaller.
Smaller.
So suppose there is and how will you make it? 5 by 11, 2 by 9, 3 by 7. First you have to do the LCM. Means first you will make all the denominator equal with the LCM. After that, we compare with the numerator. Which numerator is the less, that is the smallest, and next one, that is the in between it is coming, and after that it is that's where it is the increasing. Next one, next in that way. Okay, now I'm coming to the problem sum. And two fractions addition is there, two fraction difference is there, subtraction, multiplication, division. So I'm giving from the book through the questions. Now you solve it. Then it will be clear, more clear to you. First you do convert the equivalent fraction. First convert equivalent fraction. If you have any queries, if you have, you can ask. Suppose if you had seen, you can ask me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Suppose 3 by 4 I already given. 7 by 8. You make the three equivalent fraction.
Sir, can you hold just for a second?
Yes, yes. No problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you make equivalent fraction. It has given 7 by 8. To make it in the equivalent fraction, first easiest way is the first one multiply the two both numerator denominator. Second one multiply 3. Third one multiply 4. Fourth one 5. In that way, it would be the easier. You can multiply any number, means the equal number. Suppose you are multiplying 19. You have to multiply 19 in the numerator, 19 in the denominator. What is coming? That is the equivalent. Okay. So let me start. Always the maths, because you are giving for an entrance section. Always will try to. There is a time management is there. Okay. Then your thinking process will be the most easiest process. Okay. And which is the suitable and the less taken. So just multiplying the 2. So 2 multiplying, it is coming the 14. 7 to the 14. And 8 into 2. 8 to the 16.
16.
It is the equivalent. Why the equivalent? If I make it in the reduced form, it is coming the 7 by 8 value. Divide by 2. Same value is coming.
Yes, ma'am.
So again, another equivalent to make it. Another equivalent. Original. We will multiply from the original one, means the reduced from one, not from in here. So from the reduced form, you multiply with the 3. 3 7 ja 21.
21.
3 8 ja
3 is 24.
24. So 21 by 24, that is also equivalent fraction, because after making the reduce, it would come the 7 by 8. Another told you make the 3 equivalent fraction. So 7 by 8, you multiply with the 4, both in numerator and denominator.
Yes, ma'am.
What is coming?
28 by 32. 28 by 32.
28 by 32. So this is the equivalent fraction. So now it is clear to you. Equivalent fraction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I am giving the just for checking you. I'll give you the. Otherwise, I'll go to the next one. I'll give you the practice sums.
Okay, ma'am.
Achha, now, next is the arrange in the ascending order. Arrange in the ascending order. It has given the 2 by 9. Arrange in ascending order. Then I'll give you the descending order. It has given 2 by 9, 2 by 3, 8 by 21. This is. You have to arrange in the ascending order. Ascending order means the smaller or lower to greater, or smaller to greater. So how do you know
Yes, ma'am.
which one is the smallest number among the three numbers? How do you check?
First, we have to simplify.
Simplify. Simplify means the first to do the LCM of the denominator.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So LCM of denominator is the LCM of 9, 3 and 21.
20.
So how it is coming the LCM? I'm just doing to know the LCM. So first to do with the
Yes,
3.
ma'am.
With the 3,
3
you do
1 7.
3 is the 9, 3 1 ja 3, 3 7 ja. And anything is common, and after that nothing is there. Now you multiply. So 3 3 is the
Yes, ma'am.
9, 9 7 ja 63.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
clear? 63 is coming LCM. So LCM is 63. LCM of 9 3 21 is 63. Now you have to make all the three means fraction in denominator 63. So first one is 2 by 9. So denominator 9, to make it in the 63, you have to multiply by what? Multiply by 7.
7. Yes, ma'am.
Then it would come the 63. As because LCM 63.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it? Otherwise, you can divide 63 divided by 9. What is coming? 7. You can think
Yes,
in
ma'am.
that way also. Lots of way you can think. Otherwise, you check it from in the LCM board. Here is the 9 is there. So 3 and 3, 9. You leave it. Then which number is left? 7 is left.
7.
So you have to multiply with the 7. So 9 into 7, 2 into 7. As because if I multiply denominator with a number, we have to multiply with the same number with the numerator.
Numerator also. Yes, ma'am.
This is the 14 by 21. First fraction is coming. And second fraction is the 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 to make it in the 63. So what you have to do? What you have to do? 3 means you have to make the 63. So
Yes,
63 divided by 3, what is coming? 21. Otherwise,
Yes,
from the LCM board, you just leave this 3. Then what is coming? Multiply this 3 and 7. 3 7 ja 21.
21.
So 21. So 3 into 21 and 2 into 21. You have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 21. So first one is coming 14 by 63. Second one is coming 42 by 63. Denominator, all are denominator 63. Now you do the third one. Third one is the 8 by 21. So 21 to make it in the 63, you have to multiply by which number?
3.
3. Very good. So 21 into 3 and numerator also 8 into 3.
3.
8 into 3, 24. 21 into 3, 63. Now all
63.
the denominator 63. Now you tell me, which one is the smaller?
2 by 9.
2 by 9. The next one?
Ma'am, 8.
8 by 21. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Second is the 8 by 21. And third?
2 by 3.
That is whatever is the left. That is the 2 by
Yes.
3. Okay. So now you will write ascending order. No, to you write, you have to just tick mark. I think so. MCQ type of question. So therefore, in ascending order, it is coming the first is the 2 by 9 less than 8 by 21 and less than 2 by 3.
2 by 3.
Ascending order. So same way in the descending order. Okay. So descending order, you just make it in the descending order. I will give you concept to make it in the descending order. Now you will just able to do it.
I will be able to do it. It's just the same.
Same, yeah. Just reverse way you will write. Okay, nothing is the
Yes.
same way. So now I'm coming to this one, simplification, addition. Okay. And have you gone through your next question paper? In question paper, there is a lots of diagram is given and just told you this is the what fraction of this, what fraction of that.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you add. I'm first starting with the add in this one. 8 whole 1 by 2. That's 8 whole 1 by 2. That's first I'm giving the minus. 3 whole 5 by 8. So what is coming?
— 29 by 8.
And this is coming. Now you have to minus. Simplify.
Oh,
Evaluate. 8 whole 1 by 2 minus 3 whole 5 by 8. Okay. So 8 whole 1 by 2, you multiply 8 to the 16. Mixed fraction, it has given both. So first we make it in the improper fraction. So 8 to the 16. 16 plus 1?
17.
17. 17 by 2. Minus. Now it is coming. What? You tell me. You do it. This one.
29 by 8.
29 by 8. Very good. After that, what we have to do?
Just we have to take the LCM.
LCM. So 2 and 8 LCM is what?
8.
8. So now, and this one, first one, what would be? 8 divided by 2? 4.
Yes, ma'am. No, it will be 68.
17 into 4, 68. Okay, very good. And now, and this one?
At 29.
So now what is coming? 68 minus
39.
4. Yeah. So
39
now
by
you will
8.
be able to, yeah. Now we'll be able to do this one. This is also the improper fraction. You can make it in the mixed fraction with the divide. So it is coming the
Yes,
8 4 ja 38, 32. So this is the coming 7. 4 7 by 8. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now in the multiplication will come. Then we'll come to the little bit problem sums. Okay. Achha. Now multiplication. Achha, find the value of, if I tell you, find the value, evaluate the value of, achha, evaluate only. Three by 7 of 4 whole 2 by 3 kg. 3 by 7 of 4 whole 2 by 3 kg. How to find out this one? So one thing, of means multiplication. So
Multiplication.
Into, now you make it the mixed fraction to improper fraction. 3 by 12, 13, 14, 14 by 3. After that you calculate 3 cancel. And since this is the kg, so you will give this one unit kg. 3
Yeah.
cancel, and 7, 14, 2. So this is the 2 kg.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now clear? Achha.
Yes, sir.
Now if I tell, achha, which fraction is the greater? Okay. 2 by which one greater? 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. This is the one fraction and this is the one fraction. First you have to calculate and to make it in the fraction. Then you have to tell, compare which fraction is the greater.
Yes, ma'am.
So here first you calculate this one. 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 means the multiplication sign. 2 by 7 into 3 by 4. So now 2 and 4 you cancel. 2 to the 4. So what is coming? 3 by 14.
14.
3 by 14. So now you take the another one. 3 by 5 into 5 by 8. So this
3
one,
by 8.
cancel. 3 by 8. Very good. Now you compare 3 by 8 and 3 by 14. Which one is the greater? 3 by 5 and 3 by 18. 5 and 3 by 18. 8.
8.
Oh, 3 by 14. 3 by 14 and 3 by 8.
8.
So which one is the greater? So how do you find out? There is the two ways. One is that in the make the LCM and do the denominator equal. That is one thing. And other thing is that you just cross multiply. Another is the cross multiplication. Cross multiplication, I am just showing in the both the thing. So cross multiplication, if I multiply 3 into 8, 14 into 3. So 3 into 8 is coming 24.
24.
And 14 into 3?
42.
42. So which one is greater? 42.
42.
So this is the greater sign. So according to you give this upper one is the greater. That means that 3 by 8 is the greater.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In this way also you can do. Otherwise, another way you make the both the denominator equal, means that you multiply 14 into 8 or make it in the LCM. LCM is I think so. It would be 42. 14 and 8 is the LCM is what? 2 is the common. So 7 and 4. 7 for 28, 28, 56. 56 is coming. LCM.
56. Yes.
So you have to make both the denominator 56, then you can compare. That is also one thing. And another thing is this one, this way. So this is the clear, or otherwise I will give you the one more sum.
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Clear. Okay. So I proceed. Next is the this one is over greater and multiplication. So you just evaluate one multiplication. Multiplication. Now you come to the division. Okay. It is the multiplication, the same thing. You come to the division. Then I'll come into the this one. Problem sums and MCQ type is question is there. I'll solve. When the like this CAT exam comes, this type of, so this one. 3 whole 1 by 5 divided by 1 whole 2 by 3. How do you calculate?
Yes, ma'am.
First you make it both the mixed fraction, make it in the improper fraction. So make it, you tell me the improper fraction, you tell me.
16 by 5 divided by 5 by 3.
16 by 5 divided by 5 by 3. Now in the next, instead we just replace division with the reciprocal. Means we give it in the multiplication side, and multiplication in the this side, means the right side, is whatever number is there, so it becomes a reciprocal. You know the reciprocal. Reciprocal is the denominator becomes numerator and numerator becomes denominator. Yes, sir. So reciprocal now insert instead of the division multiplication, and right hand side part the fraction, it is coming the this one reciprocal. Now clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you make it in the simplify with katakuti if it is comes, otherwise nothing is there, so just multiply. And this is not the message. There is a no reducible form. You multiply 16 3s are 48 and 5 5s are 25.
25.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I come to in here. This one little bit problem sums. Okay. Otherwise, before problem sums, so you can do from the any NCERT book with the word fraction of this fraction. So I am giving you two sums from here. Okay, just a minute. I have in here. Achha, number line. Just remember. What is a number line? How to insert 2 by 8 in a number line. Number line. It is given insert 5 by 8, 3 by 7 in the number line. Actually, it has given in your diagram wise, it has given in your question, and it has given the P and Q on that diagram. You have to add P plus Q, P minus Q in that way. That time you should know what is number line.
Number line. Yes.
Now, always see number line means that we draw a line, and there we represent right hand side is the positive, left hand side is the negative. But fraction cannot be the negative, so there is a no left hand side part, all a right hand side part. Clear?
Yes.
So it is starting from the 0, because left hand side after 0 minus 1, so a fraction never be the negative. So 0, after that 1, we represent 1, 2 in that way. But how do I? This is the integer 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all are integer whole number. But I have to put the 5 by 8. Okay. First we will check 5 by 8 is the proper fraction or improper fraction. Whenever proper fraction is there, proper fraction, yes. Whenever proper fraction is there, proper fraction always lies between 0 and 1. Always lies between 0 and 1. Okay. And improper fraction is there. Improper fraction always will make it in the mixed fraction. So the mixed fraction means that some whole number will come.
Yes, ma'am.
So that fraction will come. Suppose whole number will come 2 whole 3 by 5. So it lies between 2 to 3. Means that whole number 2 to the next whole number. If it is coming 5 whole 3 by 8. So 5 whole number is the 5. So that fraction lies 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Yes.
Next whole number. Clear? So first I'm coming to the proper fraction. First we'll check whatever number will given, it is the proper or improper. Both are proper. So proper, we will just draw 0 and 1, nothing. 0, 1. And here we will check it 5 by 8. So how many part is there? 8 means the 8 part. Whole thing you have to divide in the 8 part.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? So now you 0 and 1, this division to make it in the 8 division. So make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8. Means 8 division you have to do. That means that inside there is the 7 line is there. As because 1 is coming the 1 line. It is coming the 0. The first line is 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8, 4 by 8, 5 by 8. So this point is the 5 by 8, 5 by 8, 6 by 8, 7 by 8. Actually, I have something is wrong in there. 7 by 8 is the last one, and 1 is the 8 by 8.
8.
8 by
Okay.
8 is so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes. So 1. So first point is the 1 by 8. Second point, 2 by 8. Third point, 3 by 8. In that way, so your question is which one? That is the 5 by 8.
8.
Okay. Suppose it has given the P point. P point, find the value of the P point, or just